Welcome back if you are a subscriber of my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Hannah and I'm from Handmade Designs. I started my small business in 2014 with a silhouette machine, and shortly after I then invested in a laser machine. I have been laser engraving and cutting for around 6 or 7 years now. Recently xTool reached out to me to see if I wanted to try their new M1 machine. I was super excited because laser machines have moved on a lot since I bought my machine many years ago. It's a lot smaller in size, and this one is also a blade cutter, so you get both the laser engraving and cutting option as well as a blade cutting option. In today's video I will be doing an unboxing, I will be doing a step-by-step of setting it up, and then we will also be trying out some new products and see what we can make with the machine, as well as giving my honest review of the product. Without further ado, let's open the package and let's have a look at the machine. Here is the M1 xTool box that has been delivered a few days ago. Here are the cutting mats for the blade tool. So we've got the light grip in the blue and the fabric grip in the pink. Here are the pack of 4 risers to be used with the RA2 rotary attachment. This will just help lift the bed by up to around 100mm or so, and it just allows you to get the perfect height for the job. This particular package did also come with the xTool 1 premium materials package to get you started. Again, it's got all the instructions as to what machine you need and what the settings would be for that. A stainless steel tag. Here are the settings we need to use, which is incredibly useful because with my other laser machine everything had to be guessed, so I wasted a lot of materials trying to find the right settings. So the fact that it comes with instructions for everything is great if you're a beginner. Here's some 3mm basswood, a black walnut plywood, which is lovely, and then we've got our frosted PVCs. And then we've got lots of craft paper, which will be useful as well. So I'm going to put that aside for now. And then we've also got in here, got some beautiful log slices, which will be great for engraving. So that's the materials you get in the premium material package. I'm going to put them aside for now. Next we have the RA2 rotary attachment, perfect for engraving glass, rolling pins, baubles and much more. I'm going to be doing a separate video on this feature, so stay tuned if that's something that you are interested in. Take a look inside. Again, we've got more protective packaging. In here is just a little message. We have got the user manual and some initial supplies just to get you started. Now, I was fortunate enough to have the premium package with this, so do have a look at what is included in your machine. But this is just a few materials to get you started. We have the 45-degree blades for the blade cutting, which I will pop aside, power plug and the power unit, the USB cable, which is just a printer plug, and the USB, and then we have the tube for the filtering at the back, the necessary clamp and unit for it. Then we have the triangular prisms. These are so the air can circulate around the bottom of the material, and there means there is less burning on your project and again, less smoke. I'm going to carefully remove the insert. It is very well packaged, by the way. Everything is immaculate. I'll just show you a quick look inside. So we have just some more packaging. Just going to carefully remove that. Then we have also some mats for the cutting again. And obviously this is what comes with the machine. This is what it looks like inside the laser machine. My first job is going to be to put the power unit together. Okay, so we've got our power unit. I'm going to plug it in. Just drop that down here. And then it's as simple as just plugging in. Now that we're set up, I'm just going to turn it on. It is definitely a lot quieter than my other laser machine. Before I begin, I downloaded the xTool software by heading to their website, clicking software, clicking Mac, and then dragging the icon to the applications folder to install. For the first project, I'm going to engrave on this silver dog tag that came with the premium materials pack. I place the tag in the box and then I take a picture within the xTool software so that I can see the area that I'm going to work on. Next, I click the text box option and begin to type my text. I then want to change my font by choosing from one in the drop-down menu. Once I'm happy with the font that I have chosen, I then resize my text to fit within the dog tag. Over to the right, I then want to choose from the list of materials for the settings. I want to pick stainless steel dog tag and then make sure my text is set to engrave by selecting the tab below. Once it's set, the text will be a solid orange colour. I then finish by clicking process and clicking the framing button. Once that's complete, we can then click the button again to start engraving. The engraving has turned out really sharp and really crisp. I'm really happy with the results. I need to connect to the device, laser box, okay. Just need to move that all the way over. So here is the design I was working on. I've done the cut lines. This is the bit I've engraved. This one I want to be a score line. And again, this bit's engraved. In order to get the best cut for the basswood, we will want to place it on top of the prisms. To do so, simply lay out the prisms flat on the base of the machine. Wood has now been photographed and you can see where my work positions within that. So I'm just going to drag my design and bring it a little bit over so that I know it's going to be within the wood. Estimated time is 20 minutes. I'm going to just do the framing for that. Framing completed, I want to click start and then I just hit the button. I'm really happy with how the engraving and the cutting has turned out. It's nice and clean and it has cut on the first pass with the recommended settings within the software. Because laser cutting gives off a sticky residue, it's always best to keep on top of the maintenance. For this, I'm using a solution that I bought from laser supplies online. You can dilute it, so I just have it in a spray bottle, and you can make it as strong or as weak as you need to, and it does a fantastic job of cleaning the residue left on the base and the prisms. I love how this little letter to Santa tree ornament has turned out, and whilst I was laser cutting another job, I was getting everything photographed and ready for my Etsy shop. I then had a play around with the little wooden tags that came in the premiums package, and I just wanted to see how quickly something could be engraved, and this quick Christmas tag took just 2 minutes, which is great for a last minute, simple and effective idea. For the next part, I decided to try the blade cutting feature, so I first popped on the heat press, or you could use an iron. For this I needed the heat vinyl and the blue sticky mat. I took everything out of the packaging and peeled back the protective sleeve on the top and the bottom of the mat. Remember to peel off the bottom because you'll need the sticky base to make sure the blue backing doesn't move around. I then need to put the blade in the machine. Start by pulling out the attachment and unscrewing the fastening. Then insert the 45-degree blade with the tip showing. And then tighten back up and insert back into the machine unit. So this is one of my lettering pieces that I did in Illustrator. I saved it as an SVG and then I opened it within the xTool software, and this is what it looks like. I then need to connect to my device. So this is the design, so I need to scale it way down. I'm going to go about there. And then I need to click over here and click blade cut. So where it was the laser before, now we want blade cut. User defined material, we want the PU heat transfer vinyl. Here are the preferred settings. We then want to click reflect. Obviously we want it cut reverse so that when we print it, it is facing the right way. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to click process, click framing. It says estimated job is now 2 minutes and we click start. Here you can see the score lines from the blade, and from initial inspection it looks like it cut perfectly first time. I then took my weeding tool and began peeling back the sections I don't need to reveal my design. Okay, I'm going to use the canvas bag that they provided. I'm just going to put that in the top. Just move that slightly over. And then place it under the press. Then I want to use a Teflon sheet, and just using my normal settings. I've got 170 degrees and 15 seconds. I'm going to do it's a bit too much pressure. Take some pressure off that. I'm really happy with how the design has turned out. The lines are crisp and the vinyl has printed nicely into the fabric. Next time I think I may have gone a little bit bigger with my design though. My honest review, I've had a lot of fun working with different materials today. My honest view on the machine is that it's going to be an incredible part of my business. It is a fantastic tool, especially for beginners. Combines elements of having a silhouette machine as well as having a laser machine, all with the ease of use of software and the portability and the size of the machine makes it fantastic, especially as beginners. The price point as well. The laser machine for me was a huge investment within my business. My dad came in and was asking my thoughts on it earlier, and I was like, if I was to start my business again, 110% I would just be buying this product. I've been through 3 or 4 silhouette machines, which whilst they are fantastic and they do the job, it's just that I've had to have different space for those, and my laser machine obviously requires a lot of space, a lot of setup. It has had to have maintenance over the years. It has an industrial chiller and pipes to go outside, and yeah, as you can see, it does take up a lot of space and it's bulky and it's not something you could really have in your home. That's why it's here at the studio. Something like the xTool M1 is fantastic if you need to take it home or work from the kitchen table, as long as you're putting the vent outside. If you can run the pipe through to a window or through to outdoors, that's great, as you want to keep it as ventilated as possible. You don't want the fumes inside the house. But again, it is fantastic. I can just have my map set up and the xTool M1, and I can begin to make money from my designs straight away. One of the main advantages is the easy use of the software. As you can see, this has only been my first day using it. I've been able to get it set up and running, creating products that are ready to sell within the first day of using it. If I rewind years ago back to my laser machine, when I had to download laser cut engrave for it, I had to learn Inkscape, I had to learn all of the knowledge. In fact, when I had the laser machine, as fantastic as it is and has served me well over the years, we did have to have a few days training where someone installed it for us, and then they did a training program and they taught us through it and how to learn it. And then we had a few call outs within the first year kind of thing, when we kind of hit problems. But something like this is so easy to understand and easy to use, and if you do have any trouble with anything, you can head to their blog and their forums, and they also have a Facebook group. I've been on there already and just kind of had a look. If anyone's needing a little bit of troubleshooting and it's not urgent, they kind of put the question out in the group, and it's a wonderful community of like-minded, creative, laser cutting, business kind of people. It seems like someone's always got an answer for someone's question. I want to say a massive thank you to xTool for reaching out and allowing this to be possible. I really appreciate it. I know it's going to be a fantastic part of my business. In the next coming videos, I'm going to be using the rotary tool. That is something that I need to look into, but I wanted to get started today using it. If you're interested on how the extra attachments for it work, stay tuned. In the next couple of weeks, I will be exploring that and filming it, and again bringing you along for the process. If you're interested and it's something that you want to add to your business and start making money today from your own designs, I will pop those links below so you can shop directly for them. Again, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of today's video in the comment section below, and if there's any questions you have on laser cutting or the blade cutting, or if you have any questions on the M1 and how it runs, please let me know in the comment sections below and I will try to help you on that. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye guys.